for him. It was really hard. Like, honestly, I had to heal through situationships. I was like, I was like dating people. Like, I wasn't in a relationship with them, but I was like, you know, talking to them and stuff. And I still had to like heal and deal through things. And it sucked because it affected those people, or it affected my, you know, my relationships or my friendships with people. But I didn't realize that that meant that I had so much more work to do, you know. My ex and I broke up 2 months ago, and Shorty has a new girlfriend. Any advice on how to move on? Don't watch their stuff. Protect your peace. Find healthy distractions. Take care of yourself. I think that's key. Taking care of yourself is very important. If you don't take care of yourself, how can you expect anyone else to, like, you know, I don't know. You have to take care of yourself. Not that I don't know, but you have to take care of yourself. That's like really key. The people that I hear say love themselves are happy in their relationships. Yeah, you have to love yourself to be happy in a relationship, or else you depend on the other person to give you worth. And to, like, you know, make you feel loved and all that shit. How did I learn to love myself? Pretty much like taking care of myself. Like taking myself out to eat, buying myself things that I never got to buy myself, treasuring myself, I guess, making myself my favorite person. Like when I needed someone to talk to, talking to myself, doing things that I always wanted done for myself. That's how I started loving myself. Because then I was just like, damn, I don't need somebody else to do this for me. I don't need anybody else to provide this for me. I don't need someone to give me this feeling when I can get myself this feeling. Like I can get my own by my own. Like, I don't know if that makes sense. But I started loving myself because I seen how much effort I put into other people, and I started putting that effort into myself. And then I was like, wow, I'm actually really great. And people are lucky to have me. What does my finger tat spell out? It says stay true. You date everyone and no one loves you. How does it feel? Now find another account. Thank you. I was in a relationship in 2019. He cheated on me multiple times. I was single last year. Take as much time as you need. It's all about what you need, not what they need. And it was traumatic. I needed to heal. Did I find the right person? I'm happy now. That's good. Making yourself a priority is very, very important. If you, yeah, you did miss the Wingstop moving. How long is too long? That's only for you to tell. If they're taking too long, that's because they got options. That's all I'm gonna say. My favorite thing to do for myself: feed myself, shower myself. Obviously, I've been doing those things, but like taking my time with myself, buying myself small things, whether it be like little trinkets or taking myself to go like see a movie or some shit like that. I don't know. I just like doing anything for me. Like doing my hair, doing my makeup, like dressing myself, shopping for myself. Like those things make me feel good. Those things remind me that I'm gonna have me at the end of the day. Like I make all my decisions. It makes you feel, the littlest things make you feel more empowered. It sounds crazy, but it's true. I did push a lot of people away right after my toxic relationship. I did. Because I didn't know how to, when you have such a toxic relationship, you don't know how to maintain a healthy friendship or a healthy healthy bond with anyone. I met Yvette by messaging her and being a healthy, loving soul to her. How to gain back trust in a relationship? What did you do to lose the trust? How did you get past the stage of not being able to be alone after a breakup? Dude, honestly, it took me like a whole year. It took me a whole year of being able to realize that I needed to be alone. Like, it took time. It really took time. I was talking to Yvette about it. The first 6 months were really fucking hard, but like the full year was just, it was hard itself. Like I had to teach this is Mikey. I started taking ashwagandha, and I would train myself to go to sleep early, and then I would wake up kind of like early, but I would start my day by walking, or like that's how I would clear my mind. I would go walk. But I would take ashwagandha. Like, it helped me kind of just like, obviously it suppresses some things, but that's like if you're mentally just not trying to face it. And everything that you think that'll take you a long time to, huh? You will find someone that loves all your flaws. Damn, that's real faith. Trust in yourself. If the person truly doesn't want to lose you, they won't. That's true. I believe that the right person eventually, or no, actually heals you, and you have an emotionally and physical glow up. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Like, I feel like that definitely made me feel like, okay, no games. I love her. She made me realize, like, there's no room for that, no time for that. Thank you, Maria. I'm wearing the VI's Dream Curl or something like that. I felt like whenever, this is kind of a side note, but whenever I would go on walks in the morning, I would go to sleep early, but I would go take a walk in the morning, whether it to be go get like my favorite coffee, or like go get myself breakfast or something, or even just going for a walk to go for a walk. I felt like from the beginning of the walk till I get to my destination, I think about and feel through every single thing that I need to. And by the time that I get back home, there's no more thinking about it, because then you're just going to drown yourself in all those thoughts. So I would leave all of that outside. Like, I would feel it, I would cry, sounds crazy, but I would scream. Like, I would be really upset. I would feel through all of my emotions until I didn't anymore. And then once I got home, I was like, no more. How did I train myself to sleep early? This is gonna sound really sad, but I was super depressed. Like, I was really, 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 really depressed. So I genuinely would just force myself to sleep. I would tell myself there's nothing better to do, or I would put on my favorite show or a childhood movie, and I would make myself sleepy. I was gardening a lot at the time. I don't garden anymore, but I was gardening a lot, and I just pretty much taught myself that, like, if I can't think anything good, and if I'm gonna keep feeling the way that I'm feeling, I'd rather just go to bed. Like, that sounds crazy, but sometimes you gotta just out crazy the crazy. Three minutes what? When did you know deep down that you loved your girlfriend? I knew that I loved my girlfriend when I didn't think about, putting anything above her emotion. And after my toxic relationship, I would frequently put things before people, like whether it be my job, money, my friends at the time, gardening. Like, I knew that I loved her because I was like, dude, I didn't even care about gardening. Like, I would literally just want to lay with her. I just wanted to experience her. I just wanted to breathe her air. Like, that's how I knew I loved my girlfriend. Because all I wanted to do was just be up underneath her. And, like, I just felt like the only thing that brought me peace was, like, sleeping with her. Like, I honestly could not sleep without Ayelet at one point. 10:30? Okay, last couple questions, and then I'm going to get off. Honestly, it was because I commented on a girl's pic on Instagram. We got past it, but I just know she remembers. Bella, I'm gonna be honest. So it, like, sucks because at the end of the day, like, when you make someone feel invalidated like that, you could potentially make them think that they're not good enough, and then they'll start doing shit back to you, or they're just gonna constantly have that insecurity in a relationship. But, like, what made you do that? You can be honest. I won't judge you. There's no judgment here. How did I know that that was my person? Because I could feel peace with her. I knew she was my person. Thank you for the gifts, by the way. I felt, thank you, Brittany. I felt like I could tell her anything, like even my like darkest thoughts, like, or when I was really going through something, I could tell her. And I was like, oh my God, like I've never had that connection with anybody. And there was just so much that I was going through. Like it's like literally everything went downhill because my life was just really changing. Like I was going through, I feel like I was going through a crazy spiritual awakening, and she was really writing for me when I was going through that. Like that was taking care of me when I was going through that. She would, when I didn't want to eat, she'd be like, no, you need to eat. When I didn't want to go outside, she'd be like, no, come on, let's go outside. You need to go for a walk. Like someone who really genuinely loves you is going to think of you and think of the things that you need. Even when you don't want it, I would be like, no, I don't want to. All I wanted to do was cry and just sleep. And she was like, no, you need to get up. Like, that's how I knew that, like, I was in love with that girl. Moving in with my long distance girlfriend, any advice? I would say be sure to give each other space. The things that you used to do before you move with her, continue doing those things. Don't suffocate each other. Just don't do that. Like, give each other time to be alone. Go work out, go get food by yourself. Don't get to the point where you have to do everything together, because then you're gonna be so, like, you're gonna have separation anxiety and all that crazy stuff. Like, well, separation anxiety isn't bad, but sometimes it can become unhealthy, you know? So just practice still maintaining your independence. I think that's what's important. We have the same name. I was replying back to her caption, and that's all it was. It was honest mistake. It wasn't nothing more. At the end of the day, friend, Bella friend, you fucked up. You're acknowledging that. You're realizing that it's changed the dynamics of your relationship. And I think all that you can do is give it time. Don't rush it. Don't rush, her healing past that. Don't rush making her forgive you. She's gonna forgive you when she feels the time is right. But show her that you're really down for her. But just know that really does, like, that does break someone. I'll be honest with you. Like, that does break someone. Like, somebody that I was with would always, like, be underneath girls' stuff, or, like, looking at pictures of girls with their bodies done, or, like, heavy up here and stuff like that. And I'd be like, if that's what you want, go. Or, like,